Um, you know what? I realized this for a very long time, but I'm gonna say it right now. There's no such thing as real friendships, in my honest opinion. When it comes to as a man, as a black man or a black male or whatever, I realized that there's no such thing as real friendships. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to dealing with people and in groups and all that stuff, it's all about what you have. It's all about, the type of job you got, the social status, how much money you got in your bank account, what you own, and that shit, and that's it. And it's like it's just a group of guys that's in somewhat competition with each other, or they want somebody that's just like them. Which I understand that we have to be relatable to some degree. I get that, but to base a person's friendship on what they have and what they own, that is complete nonsense and bullshit. It really is. To base your friendship on what you have, it's complete nonsense. And to tell you the truth, that friendship is not real. It's artificial. It doesn't make any sense. It's bullshit. This is why I say that when it comes to friendships nowadays, it's all superficial. And also, too, I realize, like I said before, people like to pick and choose on who to do dirt to, and I realize a lot of people are full of a lot of people, whether they males and females. But I realize a lot of these guys out here, they're a bunch of mud men, they're a bunch of snakes and rats, and they love to hang out with their own kind. So which makes sense, because they have something in common. But if a person that's not a snake, a rat, nor a mud man, if a person that's clean cut for the most part, and if they're near a person that's a mud man, or they're near a group of people that's mud men, they would do any and everything in their power to dirty that person because that person is clean. That person is not a mud man. That person has potential to outshine the others because the others are dirty. They're full of dirt. But the ones that's clean, he's shining. Or I say whether it's a male or female, that person is shining because that person didn't do a lot of dirt to other people. So that person is clean for the most part. It's fairly clean. And you just got to watch out for mud men and snakes and rats and all this stuff because they will try to pull you down to their level. And you don't need to be bothered with that at all. So just go on about your business and just do what you got to do. You know, that's all I can say, man. Just nowadays there's too many mud men that's out here that are willing to destroy a clean person's character, a clean person's overall being because that person had the ability to outshine them all, but they want to pull that person down to their level and try to make them out as them. And also, what I said before, I can't remember. I said something before, but I can't remember. But yeah, but going back to Mudman though, man, you got to watch out for those particular people. You really do. It's very sad and it's very unfortunate, but it is what it is because that's how society is nowadays. You know. Going back to the whole friendship thing. If my friendships with people that I'm just saying, listen, if you're friends with a person or a particular group of people, and your friendships is based on what type of job you got, or what type of money you got, or you driving a car, this, that, and the third. If it's based off of superficial, materialistic nonsense, then that's not real. That's not a real friendship. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, man. So I can see if you don't have nothing at all, then I can get that. I can get that if you don't have nothing at all. But I realize, man, when it comes to these friendships, man, it's like I realized something. Yeah, I had to realize that those particular friendships, they're not real. It's all superficial nonsense. It's not authentic. It's not genuine. Even if you do have a piece of job and all that stuff, working and all that stuff, it's like I have to be like on their exact level just to be friends with them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand that we have to be relatable to some degree. I get that. Trust me, I get it. But like I said before, to base your friendships on superficial nonsense like money and social status and job status, then it's not genuine. The friendship is not genuine. The only reason why they're with you, the only reason why you cool with them is because y'all share the same type of money. Y'all share, not the same type of job, but you get what I'm saying. It's the type of jobs and the money and the position that you are in life and all that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said before, I get it as far as being relatable, but it's not always about what you have in your bank account. It's all about what you represent it's all about what you represent as a human being, you know. But instead, I see no changes, man. Instead, I see the same old thing. I realize a lot of you humans, based off your friendships, off of money and social status. And like I said before, ain't nothing wrong with being relatable, but that's not genuine. It's not real and it's not genuine. Just because you make more money than me does not mean that you're a better person. Really, it doesn't. Just because you make more money than other regular people does not make you a better person. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It don't make you a better person. But I had to realize that, that's how it is in today's society, in modern society, because the world that I live in, the world that we all live in, is based off the bottom line. And the bottom line is currency, money, dollars, whatever. It's based off of currency, aka money. And I get that. But if you want to find a legit human being, if you want to find real people don't value their character based off of money. They value their character on what they represent as a human being. It's all about how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? You can meet a real and righteous person that makes like $25,000 a year. But if that person is real, righteous, and relevant, and if he or she makes around like $20,000 or $25,000 a year, then you might as well keep that person around. But nowadays, the way how things are, is like you have to be or meet a certain type of criteria in order for you to be a part of a group, or in order for you to be in that person's life. And it's very sad and it's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. I guess what they say, water meets its own levels, and I kind of get that, but at the same time, it shouldn't be based off of superficial merit. It should not be based off of superficial and materialistic merit. It has to be based on the mental and spiritual. It's all about your character, people. It ain't about what you have, man. It's all about who you are and how you carry yourself out here, man. Plain and simple. Plain and goddamn simple. And that's all I gotta say about that, man. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, man. So I thank you so much and have a good day.